Guys, hello, how are you doing? You know, wild shit is happening. Hello! Wild shit is happening, boys. It's still happening. That's the wildest thing about it. I got a lot of fucking news about the liberation of Russia. So, let's take a look. I'm just catching up real quick with the latest and greatest news. Black shirt, true. That is the first available. Shirt that I had. So let's start. Let's start with the map. Maps are important, guys. Hello. Okay. Okay. So, there was a lot of information today on Ukrainian troop movement inside Russia, with the idea of liberating, of course, people under the Putin regime. People have been waiting for a very long time to get freed. It's funny how it is, isn't that? Do you love that you live in a world that basically has karma? I think that's great. I personally think that's pretty nice. I gotta say that's pretty nice. Despite all the flaws, right? Despite all the flaws, we live in a world where karma exists, pretty much. Vlad already posted a video. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Also, we haven't checked Russian losses lately, so let's take a look at the losses first. I wouldn't say that there's something unusual about 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. It's 1,000 plus every day now, pretty much every day. The numbers are staggering. But Russians, you know what? I thought about it recently, and I thought that, you know what? Maybe Russians think that they only fight with conscripts and ethnic minorities, and that regular Russians don't die in this war, or only people who signed a contract and want to go there to get some money, only those die. But that's not true. So let's take a look. Now on this map, you don't really see, it's not that huge of a territory for sure. Russia took way more territory of ours, but this is just the beginning. So we control this territory in blue. Gray zone, of course, you understand. But however, guys, dude, I have so many different. Can I just pin them real quick? Sound fixer. Why do I have MetaMask? I don't need that. Anyway. So there is already information that basically Sudzha is under our control. So approximately this area, which is, you know, this is I don't know how big this city is. It has about 6,000 people living there. 4.5 square kilometers. By the way, historically, it's a Ukrainian city. Just saying. So there's already pictures of our troops at the Suja city administration. Not even pictures, a fucking video. So this is Mr. Suja. The city is under Ukrainian armed forces. It's calm. All the buildings are not destroyed. It says that strategic object Gazprom is controlled by 99th Mechanized Brigade of the 61st Separate Field Brigade.
Слава Україні!
These are captured Russians. I say hello to the 3rd Battalion of the 22nd Brigade. Here is them walking. This is Dmitrikov. I don't know really where that is, so let's just take a look. I don't know where that is, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, not very proficient in Russian geography yet. Anyway, Kursk is a pretty big city. Grabbing this one's gonna be big. Of course, grabbing nuclear power station is gonna be very, very nice. I've heard the latest reports we're about 10 kilometers away from the station now. That would be nice. It's not really important, but anyway. Russian soldiers in Kursk region surrender. It's reported that Dmitrikov in the Kursk region has come under full control of the Ukrainian armed forces. The Kursk nuclear power station is being prepared for defense. Russian Guard officers without combat experience will be deployed to defend it. Meanwhile, Rosatom announced a reduction in the number of personnel at the construction site of the Kursk NPP-2 power units. Russian authorities are not planning to introduce martial law in the Kursk region yet, so as not to cause panic among the population. However, panic is actively spreading in the region. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It do be spreading, dude. Do be spreading. Okay. Russians are also posting a lot of their thoughts, as always when shit is not going well for them. They have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. This one's, for example, from one of the prominent Russian Telegram groups. The biggest problem is that Ukrainians have reserves. Right now, they can use them to push at the front in different directions. Those are the 14 brigades that haven't been used in the combat activities. But our wise politician that decided to fight with small forces against the bigger enemy forces and not introduce mobilization of reserve is failing. So that's why Ukrainians go through the defense lines, and there's nobody there to stop them. So they're sending conscripts under the tanks because there's nothing else. The circus Akhmat, the Chechens, can't do anything. The main forces are here in the Donbass, hundreds and hundreds of kilometers away. It's so funny how Russians be like, Ukraine is nothing, we're gonna capture them in 3 days, Kiev in 3 days, blah 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 blah. They don't have an army, they don't know how to fight, blah blah. All of a sudden, we have more troops, more people, more equipment. All of a sudden, as soon as they're failing, oh, it's because they have more. I don't think we ever had more of anything.
Это ракеты полетели.
This is from, you guessed it, Kursk. They're saying, those are missiles flying.
Да закройте
Guys,
ебальники, это
shut the
ракеты,
fuck
самолет
up, it's
пускает,
missiles.
блядь.
The plane shoots them.
А смотри, вот.
Look, oh my god.
Ах, стоп,
Oh my god, he's
это не в
close.
нашу сторону. Вот
Is
он,
this...
вот он полетел.
Oh my god,
это
he's
в нашу.
flying. Is this at us? Oh my god, it's at us, at us. Fuck. Lay down.
Ебать! Ложись!
Lay down.
Нахуй!
Lay down.
Ебать! В подвал, все в подвал, прицели, нахуй!
Basement, go to basement, go to basement.
Ебать, у меня...
The watermark is spelling Kursk wrong. Yeah, they still have Russian spelling. They need to change it to Ukrainian one. I don't understand. I agree. Wrong spelling, guys. Alright. What else? The main thing at this moment, this was yesterday. I wasn't streaming yesterday, so yesterday the main things, right? So this continues for about the third day today. So this was yesterday morning. The fighting was continuing in Kursk. Also, Ukrainian armed forces regained some of their lost position near Chasiv Yar in Donetsk region. Perhaps Russians would throw some forces to try and stop our advance. Iran may abandon their plan to attack Israel, says Politico. Pussy it out? Gas prices in Europe have risen due to military actions in Kursk region. Remember, in Kursk, there's a pipeline that goes to Europe. So, my understanding is nothing happened. Nothing happened to the pipeline yet, but the market reacts as if something may happen any moment, right? The head of the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service, Sergei Narishkin, stated that the intelligence officers who returned to Russia as a result of the exchange will rest a little and continue their work. What he basically saying, the translation is kind of weird. Basically, all the people that we swapped, all the Ruskies that we sent back home, they're gonna be mobilized again. Obviously, yeah, they're just meat. There's some information about the Z-War correspondent Podubny. Apparently, he was left to die by his own colleagues. The film crew that was driving behind him at the time of the attack did not help Podubny after the FPV drone hit his car. Z-Channels write that the propagandist's colleagues simply drove to a safe place. Yesterday, Russian State Duma Deputy Mikhail Delyagin reported that liquidation of a Russian Z-War correspondent about the liquidation of the correspondent in the Kursk region. Later, it became known that he survived and was taken to hospital with serious burns and a head injury. Now, today they released an actual dash cam footage of that guy with like fucked up fucking face and top part of his body, trying to like stop a car on the road and ask to drive him somewhere. It's wild. It's like a fucking TV show, but like for real, dude. With twists and turns and real footage and dude, it's cameras everywhere. It's so fucking nice. So fucking nice. In Russia, YouTube don't work no more. Oops, whoopsie doopty. Doopty, soupsie. Nice, fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Here it is. Here is him. The Podubny guy. He is a scumbag and a fucking fascist. Hope he doesn't survive this. Don't look too good. Fuck him. Russian Defense Ministry. Russian Defense Ministry of Lies. Report successes in Kursk region. Oh yeah, successes. Which one? Ours? Why are they reporting on that? Z-War correspondents are not so optimistic. Russian authorities and propagandists say that reinforcements have been sent to the Kursk sector. Bro, they were. They were sent. But turns out Russians still send columns upon columns of cars that ain't got no air defense to protect them. And a huge column, and I'm going to show you that. A huge column full of trucks filled to the brim with conscripts got hit by HIMARS. There's a video of a guy driving. I'll show you, but I'll just describe it to you first. There's a video of a guy driving, and it just destroyed cars, trucks, full of dead Russian soldiers. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. He says, what was that? I don't know. Mines, he says. Fuck, we need to drive away from here. Oh my god, there's mines, there's shooting. Oh, he got shot? Fuck, they shot at our window. Let's leave. Don't go to Kursk. Don't go to Kursk. There's mines. They're shooting at us. We need to leave. We need to leave. Look at the road.
Останавливаться нельзя.
We can't stop.
Вон мины опять стоят.
There's mines. Again.
Я разворачиваю и летим отсюда.
I'm turning away.
Да вроде едет.
What's with the car? It's driving.
Валим отсюда.
Let's get out of here. There's
Проедем.
mines. It's fine. We're gonna go through.
Я не знаю. Все оперативно практически.
Посмотри, видишь?
Вижу я мины. Вот, вам по нам забать.
They're shooting at us.
Вижу мины эти. Как по ним попали сейчас. Тварь, а? Надо, все, машина, не набилась? Нет, нормально. Вот эта машина. Что за комбинировка там все? Наша комбинировка? Не знаю. Просто начали стрелять в машине и все.
Are these our guys that put the mines? I don't know. It just mine.
Нет.
I don't know where he was going. How is that possible though? How's that possible? Wasn't he driving away from the border? How did he encounter? I think that might have been a friendly fire actually. So these are people, these are Ruskies evacuating the region basically.
Мы в солдатском пробыли ночь, я был командировкой в Смоленске. И сюда не мог попасть. Уже на дети вывезли, а потом уже год на прилет был, пожалуйста.
Bro, so stupid. Why would you evacuate? What do you mean? You're getting liberated. What are you talking about? Evacuation? What? Why? Bro, we got McDonald's. KFC Cola. We have YouTube too. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is an interesting video of basically Some Russians, if I understand, if I remember this video correctly, I might be completely wrong, but some Russian conscripts took a position in the building. They got hit by FPV drones 3 times. The building got hit. And they just all walked out and gave up. Oh, there you go. There they are with the white flag. Hands up, white flag. Well, these ones are... and you know why? You're saying smart Russians, and it makes sense. Because the dumb fucks are there being sent into the meat waves after meat waves. These motherfuckers are inside Russia. They're like, we're chilling, you know? We're just hanging around here, hoping we're not gonna get attacked. As soon as they got attacked, they're giving up. Of course. Why the fuck would they die? They ain't stupid. So here's what's fucking hilarious about it. You know the phrase, the dichotomy of it all, right? The dichotomy, guys. Just notice the dichotomy. So, as soon as Russia got attacked, the main branch of railroad branch stopped working. Between Sudzha, Kornevo, Psel in Kursk region are just closed for the passengers. While when we were attacked, the frontline cities were evacuating thousands of people via railroad. It's the highest capacity transport possible. It was just filled with the brim with the people evacuating. Fuck them. Russians abandoned. Second day of the invasion, abandoned all of them. No evacuation, nothing is planned. Bruh, dude. Oh my god. And you know why? Because they don't care. They would be glad. They're like Hamas, right? Russian authorities are like Hamas. They would be glad if more civilians would die, because then they could whine to the West that, oh my god, civilians are dying, so that the West would pressure Ukraine to stop, or to mobilize and enrage their own population. Just expendable material to them. Ukrainian armed forces broke through 2 lines of defense in Kursk region in 20 hours, which Russia had been building for 2.5 years, spending $150 million on it. Yeah, right. The map shows the territory that, according to Russian Telegram channels, is under the control of the Ukrainian armed forces. And this is a way bigger territory than on the Deep State map. Deep State only uses the sources from our military command, so especially in this case, there might be very, very delayed. This is Varvara Skibina, and she lives in Sudzha. What does she say? They're not giving the order to shoot. The guys see them, but they're not allowing them to shoot. The command is not allowing them to shoot. And they're lying on the TV, lying again. Fucking animals lying. Nobody's evacuating us. People are evacuating themselves. These fuckers, administrations, they're lying. They're putting medals on themselves. But it's all for nothing. People were saving themselves. And they're lying. They bombed me 2 times now. On the 25th of June, we got bombed. The house burned down. Oh yeah? And now they bombed us again. Whoops. And these fuckers are at fault. She's talking about administration. Yes. And the biggest fucker is your fucking president. USA thinks that Iran is not gonna attack Israel and they changed their mind, blah blah blah, don't care. EU is buying more gas from Russia, double the increase in imports into France. Cringe! Cringe. Stop this cringe. Okay. When I saw this one, I was like, that's fucking... Not only that's funny, not only that's good, it's just... It's just fucking insane, actually, when you think about the reasons and the consequences. So, Wagner PMC mercenaries are being transferred from Africa to Kursk in Russia to protect it from Ukrainian troops. Bruh, dude. So, it's easier for them to take wankers from Africa to try and reinforce their defense lines of conscripts and fucking noobs, right? Than to transfer troops from the front line couple of 100 kilometers away. You know why? Because they can't. If they're gonna start transferring people from the front line, they're risking the collapse of the front line. Otherwise, they would definitely transfer people. Not only they can't do that, well, first of all, I don't think Russia is capable of doing that efficiently. So even if they're gonna do it, it's gonna take time. And 100%, they will... Wankers are not gonna be able to do shit, okay? And there's also hearsay that we might start an attack in a direction of Belgorod as well. So, but my guy... Oh shit, that's... well... Look at the distance. Belgorod is huge. I mean, it's a like a full-on city. We, of course, there's a Russian contingent here, but if we decide to move, let's take a look. If well, there's a road here. I don't know if there's any. Let's take a look. Maybe on the map they have it. What? Nuclear explosion? Oh, damn. There's this nuclear explosion setting here. I want to see the... Oh. So, okay, we don't have any information about fortifications. There's no fortifications here. So, if we... Anyway, we will definitely continue this. I have a question about Belgorod. If we're gonna attack Belgorod as well, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be really big. So at this point, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if we're gonna keep taking territory and Russians won't be able to stop us, there's several things we could try and achieve here. First, we could remove Russians from other frontline directions. They would use manpower elsewhere, and perhaps it would allow us to collapse those directions. Second, if we're gonna go far enough to grab nuclear power station here, we could potentially have it as a bargaining chip to trade for our power station, or to, you know, have a negotiating chip in negotiations, right? The other thing, so the other thing is, the more territory we grab, the more arguments we have on the negotiations. So I think it's like a very good move, especially that it's going so well. This is the first time we're actually using like full-on Ukrainian battalions with equipment, heavy equipment and stuff. You know, and also you need to understand that getting inside Russian territory and deploying fortifications there and stationing troops, it creates a buffer zone. So if Russians decide to attack us, they would have to go through the buffer zone first and attack their own villages and cities. So they wouldn't touch our shit. So that's good. Another thing is that we're getting deeper into their territory. It means that we can also put our systems of like anti-air of like air defense systems closer, artillery closer. We can start flying our planes into their airspace. That's big. That's really, really big. It means that we can reach more stuff. And also, by the way, dude, just saying that this is Belgorod, this is Kursk, this is Moscow. It's not even that far, dude. Just saying. I'm just saying, right? So, wankers are going to Russia.
Командир сказал, кто умрет первый, тот пидорас. Умирать нельзя. Поехали в Курск, бля.
We're going to Kursk. Commander said, whoever dies first is gay. Unironically, that's what he said.
Пидорасы разъебывают, с корабля на бал, как говорится. Пускай ждут шлюхи, скоро придем нам. Будет жарко, но мы с огнетушителями. Белкова.
Russian masculinity culture is just pretending not to be gay the hardest. Guys, say hello to the only gorilla in Ukraine, a male gorilla specimen named Tony, and he is 50 human years old. And this pictures from his birthday. Look at this beautiful dude. Iceberg lettuce. That's not cheap. Celery, cucumbers, apples. Yeah, in gorilla years, it's 90. They usually live up to 40 years in jungle. It's a good-looking gorilla. Putin giving the locals $100, and it's not even $100. It's even less than that, because it's the purchasing power of rubble is even lower. The $100 is like the exchange that Russians came up with, but that's not the real exchange rate. Bloomberg reports that Ukrainian armed forces caught Russians off guard in Kursk region due to the Gerasimov's carelessness. What a stupid... It's not stupid, it's just... What an obvious thing to say. It's like... So, Ukrainian troops attacked Russian territory and had success. So, that means that we caught them off guard. Because the general commander-in-chief, is that what it's called? Of the army is Gerasimov, it means that he fucked up. It's just like complete conjecture. The chief of chief of general staff of Russian armed forces. This is like if ChatGPT would write an article. There's no insightful information here. This is just pure conjecture. Ukrainians had success in... Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, Ukrainian troops had success in Kursk, meaning Russian command fucked up. And then it goes on saying, like, Chief of General Staff of Russian Armed Forces Gerasimov and other officials, senior officials, ignored warnings from Russian intelligence about the accumulation of Ukrainian soldiers. Like, well, yeah, if they are not ready for our attack, then I guess they were ignoring. Like, it's just so stupid. It's just like saying nothing, pretty much. I hate that shit. I hate that style of, like, reporting. Around 20 different settlements under control of the Ukrainian armed forces. Z-War correspondent. Okay, we need a name for them. There's such a long Z-War correspondence, like a fucking tongue twister. We need a name for them. Z News, Z Publics, Z Channels. Oh yeah, I'll tell you all about the convoys, just you wait. Z channels do not hide the fact that Ukrainian armed forces have advanced another 10 to 15 kilometers inside Russia and reached the village of Kromsky Buki, the large city of Rulsk with a population of 15,000 people. It's not that large. The regional center Korenevo and Lgov are under threat. In Sudzha area, Ukrainian armed forces helicopters were spotted flying into Russian airspace. The agency publication calculated that Russia has lost control over 430 square kilometers of its territory. About 20 settlements are under full control or partial control of Ukrainian forces. Russia, as a country, will never give a fuck until Moscow is under control. They don't give a fuck about any of these fucking settlement pieces of shit.
Выход, сейчас будет прилет.
He says, "Oh, I heard the shot. It's gonna hit soon."
Что, в меня?
It's gonna hit me?
Ох ты, нихуя себе! Да ну нахуй! Да ну нахуй! Ебануться! Уу! Твари, сука! Твари, блядь!
Adrenaline.
Вот это пиздец! Вот это пиздец!
Same video. Oh, meanwhile, Putin gave the Putin gave the power to regular police officers to be able to boot immigrants out of the country. You don't even need to be border agent or anything like that. Just like that. The head of the Rulsk district of the Kursk region, these fucking orc names, announced the evacuation of residents. But soon, Andrei Belousov deleted his post. That is funny because it's almost like these fuckers have an immense pressure from locals that they need to organize some kind of evacuation. But because the regime is trying desperately to hide that anything is going on, they can't do that because that means that they acknowledge that shit's fucked up and they need to evacuate people. So there's no evacuation or anything happening. Bro, it's just so funny. Oh my god. It's like, it reminds me of that video where one of the Saddam Hussein's generals, if I'm not mistaken, is given an interview to international publications saying that American troops got all destroyed, and you can literally see in the background American troops taking selfies at the fucking statue near behind him. It's the same fucking... Oh man. Ukrainian armed forces have occupied Nova Ivanovka and Lyubimovka in the Kursk region of the Russian Federation. We need fucking we need to see why don't I see? I don't see my guy. I don't see it. I don't see these small settlements. Use normal Google. But I don't wanna. It's bright. My owies hurt. Okay, what is it called? Новоивановка, Любимовка. Oh, there it is. Новоивановка. What is Любимовка? I don't see it. Okay, whatever. Right next to it? Oh, there it is. So it says Ukrainian armed forces are 30 kilometers away from the nuclear power plant. Now it's 10, by the way. It's from yesterday's evening. And Ruskies are begging Putin to do something.
Уважаемый Владимир Владимирович.
Vladimir Vladimirovich. Why not on their knees? What's happening? This bitch, by the way, says that we always supported our military. We supported this special military operation. Oh, you were supporting that? So why are you against it all of a sudden? Anyway, so people of Kursk were asking for help from Putin. Of course they beg for their Tsar. And there is an answer. Kursk, all Russia is with you. This is the help they deserve. It's just a fucking billboard fucking running like letters, dude. We're with you guys. Hang on there. Hanging there, dude. The head of the defense committee of Bundestag. Ukraine can use German weapons in Kursk region. Based as fuck. This is the video I showed already. What is this? Oh, that's right. Kursk region explosions. Oops. I approve this message. These are Russian. These are Russian columns with conscripts on fire. This guy says they're shooting, but it's actually probably just ammo exploding in a fire. Somebody screamed to us that we need to turn away. There's ammunition exploding.
Охуеть надо, тут я не знаю, это военный аэродром, что ли, бомбят. Это пиздец полный. Охуеть надо.
He says it looks like they're bombing military warehouses. Nice. Oh, nice. So yeah, there's more videos. Okay, what else is interesting? Ukrainian government asked America to allow use ATACMS on Russian airfields. Yeah, that would be very nice. Harris is going to debate Trump on the 10th of September. Mexico, cringe, said they're not going to apprehend Putin if he's going to visit the country. Okay, so these are the footage of the destroyed Russian columns in Kursk region. I don't know if this is the footage of like the filled with bodies or something. I think they said yes. Well, they said they're not gonna do it. What do you mean they said yes? They actually said they will do it? I'll blur just in case if I'll see something interesting. Oh! Russian truck. Empty Russian truck.
Вот она колонна.
This is the column.
Обратно возвращаюсь, уже огня нет.
I'm going back, there's no fire.
Уже только дымится.
It's only smoking.
Но вот что осталось.
This is what's left of it.
Вот что осталось.
Oppa! Okay, you can't really see anything, but... Oh, you can see some shit here.
Блин, пацанов, сколько пацанов.
Damn, there's so many guys. So many guys, holy shit.
Вот это место.
Good.
Проехал здесь. Ребята.
Just trucks filled with conscripts. Gone. Like filled to the brim, my dude. God damn. Nice. Fucking burning hell. There's another vid. I think this is the vid. He showed everything. Just can't show it. A large detonation of unknown source continue at Lipetsk military airfield. So this is another airfield that we hit. Recently hit another one. But this is another one that we hit. Look at that.
Аэропорт.
They were just standing there? Yeah. The column just was standing on the road and then the HIMARS just... So we hit... The General Staff of Armed Forces of Ukraine confirmed the strike on the military airfield in Lipetsk. They're saying that several ignition sources fire multiple detonations were recorded. Su-34, Su-35, and MiG-31 aircrafts are based at the airfield. The result of the destruction are being clarified. In addition, Ukrainian units struck Russian anti-aircraft missile divisions in the temporarily occupied Donetsk. In particular, combat operations were carried out against 3 enemy radars. Nice. So, video was geolocated of the column. Russia could have lost up to 1,500 soldiers as a result of a night strike. Early morning footage of the wrecked Russian convoy shows burnt out trucks with the bodies of Russian soldiers scattered among them. Sus? Each of the trucks is estimated to carry up to 35 fully equipped troops. The video shows 14 destroyed vehicles, suggesting the strike may have killed between 200 and 490 Russian soldiers overnight. The result could be one of the largest single losses for the Russian army since the start of the full-scale war. Russians panicking is just something else. The way they fuck up, nobody fucks up the way they. Nobody fucks up the way that Russians fuck up. When Russians fuck up, it's wow. It's just the proportions. There's different HIMARS. There's HIMARS without tungsten balls in them. Just a regular missile. This guy is leaving. Why are you leaving? Enjoy the fireworks. Jesus. Oh, this video, we saw that. This is big. Adam Something would love news like this. So just in commemoration of Adam Something, Ukraine agreed with EU on the harmonization of railway systems. Wow, trains! Autism, poggers. Ministry of Community Development, Territories and Infrastructure signed a memorandum with the European Railway Agency. Now Ukraine and the EU will work on the harmonization of standards and legal acts in the field of railway safety and operational interoperability of railways. That's awesome, actually. The agreements include expert and technical support for Ukraine in joining the single European railway space. That's a really good integration. Some countries can't do that for fucking decades while being part of EU. They will also create a steering committee that will determine priorities, step-by-step plans to achieve common goals. Nice, well done. That's a really good thing that they did right there. So I don't know if I showed this video before, but this is the first recording of FPV drone hitting a Russian military helicopter. A $400 drone destroys a 16 or whatever the fuck million. Wow. We need those 8 kilowatt drones, my dude. Those that fly like fucking rockets. I bet we could fucking hit way more shit out of the air. Didn't another one got hit as well? Oh, maybe this is the second one actually, because I showed the video before and it looked a little bit different. Is this the second one? This is MiG. This is Mi-8 helicopter, right? Was the previous one Ka-52? I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I'll say it. I'm just not sure. Not KA. Oh. Ukrainian Armed Forces. I don't give a fuck. If it's one, if it's two, it doesn't really matter to me. Ukrainian Armed Forces, at least one. We know of at least one. The Ukrainian Armed Forces, the best forces, hit the occupiers' training ground in the Zaporizhia region with GMLRS missiles and ATACMS cluster munitions. Just look at this. Damn, we're just burning Russians in all directions. Holy fuck, that's fucking giga-based. Look at that. Scorched ground. Ukrainian counteroffensive? Full force. We're just fucking them in all directions. This is wild, bro. Keep the momentum going. So, by the way, Mr. Zelensky, God bless, Mr. Zelensky recently reported that in the beginning, at the end of the last year, Zelensky said that we have a goal of buying 1 million FPV drones for our military in 2024. And not only buying, but also producing by giving out government contracts to private companies that produce drones. And we want to produce ourselves 1 million drones, FPV drones, and supply them to the military. Today, on the month number 8, so 1/3 of the way earlier than was planned, we reached the goal. That's great. 1 million drones produced and purchased for the Ukrainian military. Just FPV everywhere. I'm gonna tell you this. Not a lot of battalions are doing donos anymore. Unironically, I don't really see that many donations going on right now. Of course, you can donate to military and support some kind of like battalion if you have like a friend there or something. Maybe like some equipment or, you know. But this is like, you know, bells and whistles at this point. Nothing, I've seen nothing that is like vitally necessary, right? So, yeah, good shit. Good shit. I'm sure they constantly are in the need of something. I understand. Even like a better plate can save a life, you know? But at this point, damn, 1 million drones, FPV drones. 1 million. Can you imagine the amount? I understand that not every single drone hits, but like, god damn, bro. God damn. 1 million drones. We're gonna produce so many drones, it's gonna be a 1 FPV for each Russian, basically. It's over even more than that right now. Right now, it's 1 FPV for every Russian military personnel. It's gonna be next year is gonna be 1 FPV for every Russian period. Somebody. So the explosions that we've seen are allegedly 700 cabs. Which are plain aerial bombs, might have been stored on that warehouse. 700. It's wild. The results of the SVO. Russians are losing their minds. Local administration of the city Kurchatov made a statement. In Kurchatov, where there's Kurskaya nuclear power station, the situation is tense. In couple of dozen kilometers from the city, there's military activity. No, I didn't. All services and all businesses are working regular hours, said the head of the administration. He also asked citizens not to panic. He says, this guy who's posting this in Russian Telegram channel says, something tells me that after statements like that, locals are only scared more than that. The phrase, no panic, is already a meme in Russia. True, it is a meme. You're all fucking lying. Okay. When I read this, I had like a whiplash, bro. I don't give a fuck one way or another. You know, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Not invested in this at all. But I had a fucking whiplash. Hear this. And just think about what I'm saying. Just think about it. A PMC Wagner militant, Yaroslav Shevkotsov, who shot his fellow soldiers for refusing to participate in Prigozhin's mutiny, was sentenced for 16 years in prison. What? Wait. Hold on. So, Prigozhin was like, we're gonna have a mutiny and we're gonna go against the government. Who's with us? And this guy said, no. I have loyalty to the regime. He shot the traitors. And he was put in prison for 16 years. What, bro? Hey, listen. If anything, these motherfuckers ain't gonna make the same mistake twice. Holy shit, dude. He can't believe it himself. He's like, wait. Bro. Dude, this is so funny. How is this possible even? This is just fucking hilarious. I don't even understand. That's crazy, bro. This is also like, while that shit is just like confusing as fuck, like it's so backwards and stupid, this shit is just fucking retarded, bro. Life teaches Russians nothing. After a large column of military Russian equipment was destroyed, they decided to send another one, and not only that, Russian propagandist news are showing the columns moving in live translation, basically helping us to correct fire. Well, they're just joking about the fire correction, but unironic. What? You're live streaming the new column moving? And also notice, it's just fucking trucks. No air defense, no tanks, no nothing. Just wagons of meat being sent to these wankers now, or? Ural trucks shipping meat bags for utilization. That is fucking crazy. Oh! Is that a Terminator system? MLRS system?
Прямо сейчас из Курска на наши позиции
Is this right now from Kursk into our
идет
positions?
очередная партия военной техники.
He says, goes yet another shipment of military equipment.
Сейчас вижу и самоходные артиллерийские установки, и бронемашины. Все для того, чтобы укрепить позиции наших бойцов, которые прямо сейчас
Everything to strengthen the position of our troops. Couldn't do that before.
выбивают из Курской
Nice. Live streaming.
области формирования ВСУ.
Literally near the
Прямо
fucking...
сейчас
The big stella for the city border. Wild, that's wild. So, some dude basically said that Kadyrovites are fucking coward pieces of shit. They didn't do shit. They didn't stop the enemy. They ran away. So, what they did is they just found the guy and asked him to... They told him to make an apology video.
Здравствуйте, хотел объяснить ситуацию с...
That's the only thing they can do. You just say, apologize. What you said is true, but you gotta say sorry. According to the spokesman of the Ukrainian Volunteer Army South, Serhiy Bratchuk, the Ukrainian military is going to not only advance in the Kursk region, but also hold position. Special equipment was brought in to start building fortifications. It can be assumed that initially the operation was not of such scale, but when the Ukrainian forces encountered virtually no resistance, it was decided to advance deeper into the enemy territory. Yeah, no shit. Gotta be careful though not to stretch your supply lines, but... Yeah, it's... Bratchuk believes that the success of the operation was largely influenced by the informational silence. Russians were in complete shock. They were caught off guard. The operation showed the unpreparedness of the Russian army. It's true. It is actually fucking incredible. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's posting. Nobody's talking about it. I mean, people are talking about it, obviously, but only, like, in a limited way. Only what is... needed to be shown, right? I bet there's tons of footage, hours and hours. So Sudzha already has first pictures of Ukrainian troops in Sudzha, and we also saw a video of them. Oh, this is the guy. This is the Z propagandist. Z propagandist stopping a car and asking for help with evacuation. He got something on his face there. Fell into a ketchup bottle. He got sunburned, dude. Refugees from Sujas and other border areas stand in line for humanitarian aid from a charitable foundation. They had to evacuate themselves. The authorities were not prepared and abandoned them. You know what's the funniest thing about this? These motherfuckers just like getting like free shit. They don't need help, humanitarian help. They got there with their own cars and shit. What are they grabbing? Fucking water and shit? Fucking beggars, bro. Fuck 'em. Bro, I'm so fucking hungry, dude. Taylor Swift fans sang her songs on the streets of Vienna. Why? Why? So cringe. I can see is lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment of time. I hate these people. Anyway, Suja is captured. Easy clap. Big explosion on the container ship in China. Ooh, ooh. Damn, bro. Well, there goes my AliExpress phone case. That's my power station. Whoops, sorry about that. Where's the dude who was instructed to learn the Ukrainian anthem? I think that's a fake video, but I don't know if I showed it. The Mali junta will be left without European money. Sweden has refused to provide financial assistance to Mali due to the severance of diplomatic relations with Ukraine. Oh my god! Sweden! Our fucking genealogical brothers, basically. Fucking having our back. Giga Chad, dude. Fucking helvete! Based, bro. Giga based. You cannot support Russia's illegal war of aggression against Ukraine and at the same time receive several hundred million crowns every year in development aid. That's why our government has decided to phase out the bilateral cooperation and aid strategy for Mali in 2024. Based! Giga Chad, dude! Johan for skill! Why even give the... Ugh. Hey! I think this is... What I'm about to say is absolutely fair. I think that's super fucking fair. When African governments are constantly screaming about Western imperialism and meddling in the business of African countries, you know what? Fine. Leave those countries alone completely. Don't give them money. Don't give them anything. If they want to do trade and they provide decent quality goods, don't do like any trade embargoes. If they want to trade, let's trade. Fuck it. Don't fucking give them money. What the fuck is this bullshit? You're gonna be like fucking begging with one hand and having a knife in the other? Fuck out of here, dude. The substation of Oktyabrski district of Kursk region is attacked. Several settlements are without power. Oh, you can hear Russians are already sitting down on their 1925 Yula-1 tractors. Is that a one-cylinder engine? What the fuck is that noise, bro? Am I tripping? What the hell is that shit? That looks like... Wait. Wait. Let me find... Is that this? The Pika, hey, it's Russian made. They're supporting the national engineers. Hey, America's okay with everything that's going on. Fucking based. The US announces a new $125 military aid package for Ukraine. They will include Stinger missiles and artillery munitions. Well, new. Part of the 65 billion aid, probably, right? The footage of the destruction of a column with hundreds of Russian soldiers near Rylsk. By the way, Rylsk is from the word Rilo, which is a Ukrainian word for a face. What's up with the face, motherfuckers? What's up with the face? Jesus fucking Christ. I muted before we got fucking... our heads exploded too. So these are trucks standing on the road, as you can see. Oh, they started moving. Look, they're running. They're running. Look at their eye like ants. Damn, a drone with heat vision. Heat camera. How difficult would it be to like cover the whole column at the same time? Would that be impossible? What level of coordination you need to have to like just like bomb all of that at the same time? Would you need like an actual like I don't know, B-52 bomber? You just need more HIMARS? Can you imagine just like having a B-52 just fly over and just like drop all the bombs, and it would just be like, you know, like, and just all that shit's gone. Man, can you imagine if we only had shit like that? Can you imagine if Russia would fight against shit like that? Bro, American military would be like, unironically, 3 days, and they would be standing in fucking Kremlin. Holy fuck. It would be like complete devastation. It would just be like... It'd just be... So these are the satellite images of the Lipetsk airfield getting hit. Gone, bro. So apparently here there was a lot of like ammunitions for Russian planes. Sheesh, my man. The Verstka publication publishes a recording of a conversation between a conscript from the Kursk region and his mother during the breakthrough of the Ukrainian armed forces. Losha, hello. Say quicker, I don't hear you well. I hear you, but you're going in and out. We have a situation. What happened? The Ukrainians went through our position. So what you're gonna do next? We're gonna go either to Sudzha or Goncharovka. We had 10 people with us. Because we had 10 people with us that they that left because they didn't have any weapons, no nothing. They started shooting. Losha, are you okay? We got hit by a grenade launcher, or a grenade like that fucking pipe that shoots. Losha, please take care. What can I do, mom? Where are you sitting? Where are you?
Да хер его знает, это
Who knows, in some fucking forest.
Пожалуйста,
Лёша,
одень всё, что
please.
есть на себя. У вас что,
Everything,
оружия нет?
everything you have, put on yourself. What does that mean? Mortar, thank you. Like armor or some shit? You don't have any weapons?
Да, мам, какие, блядь, одеть?
What do you
А ты
mean,
с кем
fucking
находишься?
get
Там
on myself?
командиры
What do you mean,
кто-нибудь есть?
put some clothes on? What?
Никого нет.
You any commanders or anything? No, 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 no
Самые
commanders.
жопе мира были у нас не автоматы.
We don't have any
Так, а вы с кем
AKs or
ушли-то?
nothing.
С кем ушли?
Who you went
Нет,
with?
нет, не все.
Not all
Я говорю,
went.
с кем
I'm
ушли? Ты чё
asking
безоружно ушли в лес, а
who you
вдруг
went
они
with,
прорвутся?
with no fucking weapons or nothing. What if they're gonna go through and they find you?
Нет.
No, no, no.
Я
I have
не
one machine
Лёшенька,
gun.
пожалуйста, береги себя.
Please take care. What does that mean? But you better take care of yourself. Oh, stupid me. I just need to take care of myself. Oh, true. Didn't think about that. I mean, I'm being facetious. They're fucking Russian military men. Of course they don't know how to take care of themselves. What do you mean? Yeah, obviously. Up until now, every decision he made in his life brought him to this moment. Those weren't good decisions. Those weren't like self-preserving decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Мама, хватит плакать.
All right, don't cry. It's all good.
Пожалуйста, будь
Please
аккуратнее,
be
хорошо?
careful, okay? Okay, mom.
Лёшенька, пожалуйста.
Losh,
я
please,
тебя
I'm
чую,
waiting
что
for you.
всё
I want so
хорошо.
everything would be fine.
Ладно.
Okay?
Ну, там еще люди остались.
There's people still there. We don't know what happened to them. There was shooting. Where's your leadership? Lieutenants, everyone stayed there. They were very close to the shots. Stayed there, like in a, you know, unalived state or what?
Ой. Ладно, будь аккуратнее.
Okay, be
я
careful.
тебя
I'm
жду.
waiting for you.
Давай, я позвоню, как
Okay, I'll call you as soon as possible. Okay, see ya.
Помню, Гончаровка.
Okay, we're gonna go into Goncharovka. Okay, Goncharovka. Okay, I remember.
Тут же Гончаровка. я не
Suja
знаю.
Goncharovka. I don't know. The guys didn't get out. Okay, be careful. Okay.
Давай, давай.
Okay, mom.
Лёшенька, позвони,
Okay,
как сможешь,
call me as
ладно?
soon as possible, right?
Хорошо, давай.
Давай.
So he hangs up, and then he calls her back and says, "I'm calling you back because that's as soon as possible." Whoa! Kadyrov commander Apti Aludinov blamed Russian Defense Ministry for the breakthrough of the Ukrainian armed forces. Boo, taking responsibility. Nobody does that in Russia. Boo, 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 boo. Just everyone, bro. Take any person, they're not responsible. Any person, any person. Just it's not us, it's them. Some leaders of the Ministry of Defense lied so much they end up deceiving themselves. Does he mean like this whole thing that started 2 years ago? Because that seems, you know, that seems relevant. God damn. Listen. Somebody posted that. Somebody posted this in some fucking Telegram group. I thought I was funny. Somebody said, if you don't know who that is, this is Syrskyi, the chief of staff or like chief general or top general in the army. Somebody said in the comments to the post where we were grabbing territory, somebody posted this picture and said, "Feels like home." At first I was like, what does that mean? And then I remembered that Syrskyi is actually Russian. Bruh. This fucking shit feels like home, dude. Hey, you know what? This fucking dude, he knows the fuck is talking about. He knows what the fuck is talking about. He knows what the fuck is doing, dude. Because Sirsky was the one who organized the defense of Kiev, which was successful, all things considered. He organized the counteroffensive in Kharkiv direction. Why does he look like a rubber Biden mask? Because it's an AI video, whatever. The offensive in the Kharkiv direction, which was stellar, was also planned by him. The motherfucker knows his shit, dude. I wouldn't be surprised that most of the successful operations were thanks to this fucking guy, because, you know, if they're saying that Russians have no good commanders, well, they have one at least. He's on our side, motherfuckers, dude. All right. What does Vlad think about this?
Let's talk about the biggest invasion of Russia by conventional forces since the Second World War.
Oh,
As
true.
Of this
That's
report,
also
Ukraine
true.
controls over 400 square kilometers of Russian territory. A feature of Putin's imperial project is its borderlessness, not just in the sense of not having boundaries that stop you from going over to the neighbor and taking their stuff, but also in the sense of not being aware of your own boundaries. Putin doesn't sharply distinguish between Kursk region and Ukrainian territory. If his regime
Well, to be fair, we don't either. LMAO!
security depended on it, he'd happily bomb Kursk instead of Ukraine. And neither do the Russian people really. The locals feel the difference, but most of the Russian population doesn't care. It's like a pinch onto a body that...
Yeah, dude, remember all the fucking hashtags? Kursk is Russia! They're like reminding them, bro. There's nothing... Dude, Russia is basically Moscow. That's it. That's it.
has received an anesthetic injection. Doubtless, Ukraine's action has several purposes, but if one of them is to wake up the Russian population...
No, absolutely not going to happen. Also not one of our goals. 100% not. It's purely military.
That ain't gonna happen with an invasion of this size. You might say, why not? Surely more information for Russians about what they're doing in Ukraine and what blowback they're receiving onto Russian territory should wake them up. But the answer is no. The Russian people are not ignorant of the truth. They are resistant to it. Accepting the truth would mean accepting that their entire arrangement with politics, which they believe is unchangeable, has ended in catastrophe. Again, they don't believe they can change anything. It's a state of deep depoliticization. They're not ignorant of the truth. They are resistant to it. Putin's own indifference to the Kursk region is staggering but expected. Here he is giving citizens who got displaced $115.
Решение о единовременной
10,000 rubles.
выплате по 10 тысяч рублей гражданам, которые в этом нуждаются.
He says that. Bro, what are the chances he doesn't even know how much that is?
Принято.
And these $115 illustrate better than any words can Putin's indifference
Just a spit in the face
to his country's borders, his cavalier attitude to control over the monopoly of organized violence on Russian territory, his disdain for his own citizens. This is the grossest kind of height of political irresponsibility. Russian propaganda in response to Ukraine's invasion has been caught between politicization and depoliticization. Politicization says, wow, this is a big deal. Depoliticization says, there is nothing to see here. Alexander Dugin, the intellectual entrepreneur who doesn't lead anything, but is a smart, preemptive follower of where the Kremlin is drifting, put it poignantly, if not comically. He said, there are no more borders between Russia and Ukraine. There is only the combat contact line. This is how we should think. Serious people don't pay any attention to borders at the time of war.
Okay. Show him that in a year.
Meanwhile, Mr. Apti Aludinov, the commander...
Bro, what? Okay. What is gonna happen if we unironically, and I mean, probability of that is close to zero, but just stay with me here. What if we're gonna reach Moscow? What's gonna happen? How the fuck is that gonna work? It's not like we just capture the flag. We just take the fucking. I mean, the image of Ukrainian flag over Kremlin is just gonna be fucking hilarious. But like, how does that work? Just if we're in the Parliament building and we have our dudes, what's gonna happen? I don't understand really. It's just gonna be possible nukes. What, are they gonna nuke Moscow? What's gonna happen, dude? Are they gonna nuke Ukraine? That's not gonna work. Like, what's gonna happen? It's just so weird.
Commander of the Chechen Akhmat battalion got into trouble with Z military bloggers for letting the Ukrainian.
I think our troops standing near Moscow is probably going to be negotiation times pretty big in our favor.
Forces through, and here is his ludicrous account of what happened. They calculated everything really well. They did their work correctly, but they failed to realize that God loves Russia and is unlikely to let bad things happen to our country. But make no mistake, while
he's praying at this point,
an invasion of this size is ludicrously normalizable by the Russians, it still adds one more mine underneath the Putin regime. It's a small mine, but its import is big. It's a mine that impacts Russia's chances of staying together, because unlike theatrical Twitter activists who often make naive arguments about Russia falling apart, Mr. Putin is himself diligently at work at increasing the chances of Russia not staying together by undermining the monopoly over organized violence on Russian territory, by calling Ukrainian territory Russian and thereby bringing war onto Russian soil, and by via his brutal assaults on Ukraine, forcing Ukraine in the war of survival to conduct operations on Russian soil. And here I want to make an intervention as a moral philosopher, because I think we tend to over-moralize Ukraine's attacks on Russian territory. Asking each time Ukraine attacks Russia, was this just? Was this ethical?
Yeah, of course. It is, absolutely. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Risks being a moral misunderstanding of war, a denial of how far ethics and justice have to get out of the way in an existential conflict. Ukraine's attacks on Russian territory are certainly not unjust. Rather, they are neither just nor unjust. They're a product of an emergency situation.
No, it's pretty based.
Situation in which other values have to prevail, such as Ukraine's security, national survival, and sheer necessity. Let's stay with this business of the war moving on to Russian soil.
Who's asking that, by the way? Show me that person. Is this ethical?
Well, you've heard me talk about it for 2 years if you know me well, but sometimes it's worth reheating old cabbage. The worse the war is going for Ukraine, the more manpower shortage challenges Ukraine has, for instance, the more likely it'll be to move the war onto Russian soil. The less we arm Ukraine, the more likely Ukraine will be to move the war onto Russian soil. I really agree with friend of the channel Anders Bak-Nielsen when he argues that underarming Ukraine actually risks escalating the war because it might force Ukraine.
Absolutely. I said this. Oh my God. I said this several months ago. When we stopped receiving aid from America, I said, bro, if we're not going to have any assistance from the West, all bets are off. The only like entity that's kind of trying to keep the brackets on this whole thing is the West, ironically enough. And as soon as the West is gone, who is stopping us from destroying Russian oil tankers all around the fucking world? Bro, Houthis, fucking some rebel organization with minimal funding. We have fucking drones that we're making fucking hundreds of them. We would destroy all their oil fleet everywhere. Like all the oil tankers. Oh, fucking Greenpeace? Fuck out of here, dude. We don't give a fuck. Right? Like, then like bombing Russia we would try to do like some wild shit, like unironically like bombing Russian metro lines and shit like that, like fucking in Moscow or some shit, doing terroristic operations and stuff like that. Crocus City Hall, that's fucking nothing. Like, it would be wild. It would be wild. It would be fucking crazy, bro. Flying like drones into the Kremlin, just, you know, it's...
into more improvisatory actions on Russian territory.
Why destroy tankers? Just repossess them? No, that's difficult, so just destroy them.
Sometimes this is a possible criticism of the Biden administration.
Yeah, it would be total war. It would be total war. Yeah.
An excess of...
It would be like every Russian citizen is a... I do believe that's true already, but that's not the policy of our country, that every single Russian citizen is basically an enemy militant, because they are assisting the Russians to fight against us. But
caution can make the world a more dangerous place. And this holds for nuclear escalation too. What the Kursk invasion demonstrates is that when things get desperate for Ukraine, Kremlin nuclear blackmail no longer works on it, even though, of course, it does continue to work on the West. Whatever outcome Ukraine...
nuclear blackmail never worked on us. We don't lose anything.
Invasion of the Kursk region takes, it's a message to Russia from the future. For the few Russians who are politically awake, it's an echo of a Russia to come. But let's not be naive. The fact that Putin's project has nothing to offer the world except violence and bullshit does mean that it can't sustain itself in the long term. But this does not necessarily translate into good news for Ukraine. One possible outcome that the West should really try to avoid is a situation where Russia's self-immolation drags Ukraine down with it, with neither states being viable in the future. A non-viable Ukraine as a result of Putin's invasion is as acceding to a Russo-Chinese quasi-alliance inappropriately trying to move borders in Europe. Now, to keep my speech ethically responsible, I've stayed out of speculating about Ukraine.
Can they just go the other way on the fucking globe, dude? Fuck out of here, bro. Just go to the right.
Purposes. But whatever Ukraine's purposes, they are acting against a background where talk of peace is increasingly prominent. To understand more about what's sustainable,
I personally believe that this might be a move to bring negotiations closer. We're just getting more bargaining chips. So, I think that's what it means. That's what I'm thinking.
These are the best security cam videos from the past 10 years.
Holy shit, 10 years? Okay. There's gotta be. First of all, this is Russia, 100%. Look at how shit it is. And second of all, this gotta be a fake video, right? Fake sound. Yo! That's a big jump.
Her son might have saved her life.
Oh my god! Holy...
This driver was a little too excited to leave the car wash.
Oh, he washed his car again.
A giant tornado went by this school in Kansas.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, shit, it sucks in the trees, dude. Wow.
The police need help finding this really weird thief. This guy stole someone's lawnmower, but decided to test it out first and mow their lawn before leaving with it.
What? I mean, you wouldn't You don't want to steal a mower that doesn't work, right? It makes sense.
The engine on this plane failed, so the pilot made an emergency landing on the highway.
Did he honk at... Is this Russia? Oh, yeah. It is Russia. Shit cars, shit snow, dirty ass, bitch ass fucking snow, and complete fucking hazard everywhere. Yeah, it's Russia.
This bear got scared of a little tiny dog.
Holy shit, it's hauling ass. Okay.
This cat's tail caught on fire, but the outer layer of fur protected it.
We didn't protect it, that's the only thing that caught on fire, my guy. Fucking hell. The fuck?
These two cars
How come it didn't slice his neck?
parked a little too close to the SpaceX rocket launch.
I feels intentional. Look at how many cameras there are. I don't see any. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Someone wasn't happy about the new security camera in the kitchen.
I don't see any people standing there though.
Sarah!
This dog suffers from seizures, but
How do you cut your lawn if you have those sprinklers? What the fuck do you do?
their brother was there to help out.
Oh shit. Go around them? Yeah, but you're gonna have patches. Is that a fucking rock? Yo, right on the road. You're gonna have patches of grass around the sprinklers. That's fucking stupid. There's a weed whacker around them? Nah. To have another thing? To do the same thing? Cringe. Yeah, damn.
This person chose the wrong object to
You finish the edges? I do finish the edges, if you know my meaning.
use as a step stool.
Uh-oh.
This mom and her baby were inches from death.
Crazy.
This police officer saved these pedestrians from getting hit by a car.
That's Russia. I bet since that Russia, I bet the guy was had an administrative fee and had to pay for the repairs of the car himself. What's up with the fucking deers?
These cats in Japan
Trying to kill themselves. What the hell?
knew the earthquake was coming before it hit.
Cat's
This
fucking
thief thought
panicking and running around so stupid.
the genius idea to steal a security camera.
I guess since we see this, I don't think he succeeded or what.
This poor
No,
guy
he
got
didn't know
smacked
it.
by some snow. This fire truck was passing by this car when it suddenly burst into flames.
Because it has fucking shit gas. Like, actual, like, natural gas. Dude, so lucky. Holy fuck, right? Dude, what the fuck? Lucky.
A parked car started rolling away, so this guy jumped in and said,
Oh, I've read, by the way, apparently people do this. Apparently some people do not engage parking brake. They just put the car in park and that's it. And park is like a little small metal piece that holds the gear. And if you're gonna just do that, it's gonna fuck it up real quick.
save it from crashing.
Use parking brake. Also, the guy actually said that the best way to do it if you have a manual car is when you park, stop completely, engage into neutral, and engage the parking brake. Don't even do the parking thing. I'm sorry, and then maybe you do the parking thing or something like that. Parking brake is bad, they think that? What?
This bus...
Bro, if I'm not mistaken, by the rules of the road, you're actually supposed to engage the parking brake. Well, they call it parking brake. It's actually called manual brake on every fucking... on every traffic light.
Bus had a mechanical issue and slowly crashed into this coffee shop.
You do the neutral thing? Handbrake, sorry, handbrake. Yeah, handbrake is basically parking brake in the modern cars.
He spent 45 minutes traveling through the snow.
They will park by using first gear. Yeah, good way to fuck up your gears.
Just to learn that his favorite restaurant was closed because of the heavy snow.
Not really, they're different things. Handbrake and parking brake? What do you mean? They're the same thing. Parking brake is a handbrake. A handbrake is actually an emergency brake. What? The fuck are you talking about? I don't think you can actually even do that. I don't think you're talking about cars? Yeah, cars. It's for rally? Yeah, maybe, but rally has a completely different. In Argentina they have Flintstone cars? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, wouldn't you just stop with your feet, motherfucker? Can you even actually... What the fuck is happening? Oh. Can you even actually brake with the handbrake? Wouldn't that just fucking grind the gears? You wouldn't be able to actually do that physically. You just can't do that physically. My guy, aren't you working on cars? You said some stupid shit, dude. Parking brake has nothing to do with brakes. It's a blockage mechanism in the automatic transmission. Well, the automatics... They don't have manual or handbrake. They have parking brake instead. And they basically changed the meaning from the handbrake to parking brake, so it would like make more sense when to engage it. But like in a manual car, you engage handbrake when you're parking. You're supposed to put your car in the handbrake when you're parking your car, when you park your car. But technically speaking, you're supposed to do that at traffic lights as well, because if some car is gonna hit you, you don't want your car to roll, and also you don't want to hold the brake pedal all the time.
This is proof that not even bright sunny days...
It doesn't matter. Okay, listen. You're talking about You're talking about the mechanism, the differences in the how the mechanism works. I'm just telling you that newer cars removed handbrake and they just have a parking brake. So they even changed the name because to suggest like that it's supposed to be engaged in different situations. But like technically speaking, in the rules, I don't know, maybe in your country it's different. By the rules, you're supposed to engage. Yeah, I know there's some cars that have a handbrake, a regular all mechanical handbrake, even though the car is automatic. I'm just saying the newer ones that have like a. But I haven't seen a car that has both. You understand what I'm saying? There are automatic cars that have a handbrake, but there's no parking brake in those cars because it's the same fucking thing. It's the same function. Maybe it's a different mechanism in some cars, but it's okay. Even like the mechanism, okay, sure, but like most Volkswagen have both. It can't be. How does that work? Why?
Days in Florida are safe.
I spoke to a guy who kind of knows cars today, and he told me that I shouldn't buy Toyota Camry. Says that they're overrated, and they have a premium because they're overrated on the price. And for the same price, you can get a really good Mazda, and it's gonna be good. And for the same price, you're gonna get better features inside the car. And he also says that Toyota is kind of goes overboard with fucking buttons. There's a button for fucking everything, but not everything needs a fucking button. And he says in Mazdas, the insides is just better. It's just organized better. What do you think? Mazda Omega Lol. Mazda is good. Dude, I've heard like 3 cars that are most reliable cars. Mazda 3, Toyota, I think it's like Corolla, and maybe Camry is also good, and Honda Civic, or Honda Accord. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Why are you Omega Lolling Mazda?
This driver realized that they made a wrong turn.
The auto hold the brake, not really the same. Welcome to the conversation, my gooey. My gooey. My gooey. Mazdas rust really fast. Any car will rust if you're a fucking moron. Don't you check for that? The cars are made the same way, my dude. Dude, unathletic people, I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with athleticism, but I don't know, it's just so funny when people do something that just like, how could you be in this situation? What the fuck? Oh my god, so funny. Dude, I actually, oh my god, fuck this video, by the way. It's all boomer memes. All boomer fucking memes that are 50 years old. I've seen them. I've seen them all. Let's look at the cars. Mazda. So you're saying Mazda 6 is Giga Chad? Let's have a budget up to 200K. Mazda 6 2019. I've seen them. I've seen them's Mazdas. I've seen them cars like this. Definitely way more minimalistic than fucking Toyotas. Bro, Toyotas have like all this fucking shit is buttons. Mazda 6 equals Toyota Camry equals Honda Accord. Oh, I know what you're saying. This like, you know, like BMW X5 equals Audi Q5. That type of shit. Is that what you mean? Like they're just standardizing. Toyota's just ugly? You're fucking wild. Which Toyota? Which Toyota do you mean, my dude? Holy shit, why is the mileage so fucking low? Old Toyotas? You are crazy. You are crazy. Dude. What the fuck? You think this car is ugly? You're fucking retarded, bro. You must be trolling. You must be trolling, dude. I only drive European cars. No, I'm not making that mistake. Bro, what are you talking about? This like fucking this like what are they called? Tokyo Drift. You just puked? Fuck you, bitch. This car is banging, bro. Room room. You mean you keep your European cars at service all the time? I mean, isn't that what you do with them? Also, I'm sorry, dude. No way. Fuck, what is it called? I'm gonna wait, where is it? Land Cruiser. I don't know about you. I love the way Land Cruiser looks. It's gonna be like more than this. Dude, I like Land Cruisers. They fucking bass, dude. A fucking like a big ass fucking truck on wheels. I like it. I like the way it looks. Just buy an MX-5. What is MX-5? MX-5. What the fuck? Are you stupid? Why would I get this? I hate. I'm gonna be honest. I hate cars like these. I hate them. I don't like them. What the fuck? 2-liter engine, by the way? What? How is that a fast car? Is it supposed to be fast or what? Ugh. Shit. It looks like shit. Fuck off. I would never buy something like this. Even if I had a fuck you money, I would never buy something like that. Why do they sell a car with 10,000 kilometers? Jesus, 61 grand. Holy fuck. Oh, somebody bought it. Nine hours ago. Anyway. So, Mazda 6, huh? Mazda 6. Wait, did they stop making them? Where's the newer ones? Wait, I'm confused. They don't make them anymore? What? How? Why? People like SUVs? Oh, that's true. I do like me some SUV as well. Should I just get an SUV? Because I like SUVs. I don't really want a sedan. I was looking at sedans just because they were cheaper than SUV. But if I'm gonna get a credit, line, yo, this one looks fucking based. Oh my god. Oh bro, this looks like X5. What? Like a carbon copy. Holy shit. Dude, from this side it looks exactly like fucking BMW X5. What? Am I wrong? Am I tripping? No way. This looks like BMW X5. That's crazy. Forget about Volkswagen. I'm not getting a European car. Just forget about it. It's not happening. Wheels too small? What? Hybrid. Get a Ford Mustang. American cars are even worse than European ones. Don't trip. Okay, what can I get for 20,000 and less? CX-5, 2018. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's not bad. 2.5 liter gasoline engine. Is this a 4 cylinder? Wait, what the fuck was this? Is this guy okay? Attention? If you don't have connection, right? What the fuck? 2.5 is probably 6 cylinders? It's 194 horsepower. 4-wheel drive. Ooh. Hyundai Ioniq 5 is really cool. Dude, I know. I love it. I love Ioniq 5. But, and Ioniq 6 is actually pretty nice too. I love the way it looks. I would get one, but it's very expensive. It's very expensive. Also, it's electric. And electric has a problem. You can't check. What the fuck is this? Damn, bro. You can get this for 20 grand? This looks fucking cool, actually. This looks like a car for a dude who beats his wife. What do you think? It's a steal? True, right? True. 2-liter diesel engine. 2017. 160,000 kilometers. Pretty cool car? Yeah, it is a cool car. But I don't have a wife. Wait, what is this? Ew, what is that? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? This one is 20 grand too? Wow, this classy. This looks classy, don't you think this is classy? This looks like a car for a guy whose wife is beating him. Hey, this is a classic car. This looks like a... This is a nice car. Taxi color. I don't actually see this color very often. To me, it looks a little bit... I don't like those headlights. To me, this looks a little bit more like... It's nice. It's off-white, you know? It's like different color... the insides are bad? Ivory, yeah. The fuck are those headlights? Yeah, I don't know. They have different colors. I don't know what that means. I don't know how that works. It's just... I don't know. Hey, listen, for 20 grand, you have a lot of options. Holy shit, I didn't even think about it. I just kind of like zeroed in on like a car, but German taxes have to be that color? Big chance it's an import? Yo, you use like, I mean, it's Germany. Mercedes-Benz E-Class for taxi? For 20k you should look at new cars? Bro. Did you just say that seriously? You should never look at new cars. What are you talking about? As soon as you buy a new car and you drive it off the lot, you lost like 20% of the fucking price on that car. What are you, stupid? No. You never buy new cars. What are you talking about? You never buy a new car. Are you tripping? Dacia Duster. Dacia. Man, you're funny, dude. Dude, Ioniq. Basically new. Yeah, look at the price. 57 grand. Bro. Ioniq. Oh. 6. Oh, there's no 6s. In Ukraine, there's no Ioniq 6. You always buy a new car? Okay, brother. You're tripping balls, unironically. Yo, the cheapest Ioniq 5 is 20 grand. 32k kilometers? That's actually not that bad. It's all fixed cars though. They've been in a car crash. You wanna see how fucked up this car was before? Oh, it doesn't show. Oh, because this one is not fixed actually. Oh, you see? I just love that this is the first picture. Bro, you're taking a picture anyway. Just make this one the first, you stupid fuck. No, it's not a scam. The scam would be not like showing it at all, but like what the fuck, dude? Oh, this one is also damaged. Oh no, this one is fixed. I don't know. I don't know. 26,000 kilometers. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I just don't know where the fuck I would charge it even. It's a cool looking car, dude. But there's a lot of things that can go wrong with them. Listen, I super like electric cars. I think they're super cool. I don't think I would get an electric car as my first car. You know, you're saying new battery bank, but this is such a cool thing. This is unironically a cool thing. So more and more newer cars, electric cars, have an ability to charge things in a very powerful manner. Remember how, and listen, Elon Musk is a fucking moron. He's a stupid fucker and I don't like him at all. But I don't think that's a bad idea. He had an idea, right? Where you have an electric car, you have solar panel roof, and you have a battery at home. So the way it works, the way this works is basically, what the fuck is, make it bigger, bro. And this makes total sense, by the way. Also, I'm gonna, okay. So you have a house, right? And this house gets electricity from solar panels on your roof, pretty much, right? And then you have a battery bank that grabs and it's connected to the main energy that your city has, right? Your city has, and then you have I don't know what I'm drawing. You have a car. You have a Tesla Model 3. That's a perfect... whatever. You have an electric vehicle, right? Okay? So here's what Elon Musk's idea was, right? When the sun is shining, you get the power from the solar panels, and you charge your power bank at home that distributes electricity to your home until it's full. When it's full, then your batteries pump the electricity back to the grid, and you're getting credits. You never get money. Nobody pays you, obviously, but you get credits. So when you use electricity at home and you don't have enough electricity from the solar panels or the battery, you're gonna use the credits and gonna get the electricity from the grid. And what can basically happen throughout the year, I watched an interesting video from MKBHD where he got the Tesla solar roof and shit and the batteries and everything. And basically what can happen is during the summer, you generate a lot of excess electricity and you sell it to the grid, and grid gives you credits. In his case, credits burn every year, so you can't carry them over, which fucking sucks. And I think it's a fucking scam. But basically, you get credits, and then during winter, where the sun, his batteries would generate like 1/10 or 1/12 of the power he would generate during summer, he would get stuff from the grid, and he would still have electricity. Basically, all around the year, he would pay $0 for electricity, right? Here's a cool thing. Some people don't even do the battery. So what they do is they have just solar panels, and then they just sell it electricity to the grid, and then they just use it. You save a lot of money by not using a battery. But if something happens, if there's an outage or something like that, or if the electricity is too expensive during peak hours, you can use just electricity in your battery and charge the battery. So battery can bring the cost down significantly. But here's the kicker. The newer cars are your battery. You don't need this anymore. You park your car in your garage and you connect it to your house grid system, and the batteries in the cars are fucking insane. They're huge capacity. They can do insane peak electricity because you need to drive. And this is basically that. And I think that's such a fucking cool idea. That's such a cool idea, dude. And I've seen a lot of people in Ukraine. Click the links. I've seen...
Hello everyone and welcome. In this video,
this is basically a video about what I'm explaining. A lot of people in Ukraine did exactly this. They actually didn't even have a fucking solar panels or anything. They would just connect their car to their house system, to the house grid, and they would just have power while there's an outage. And when there's electricity back, they're just charging their shit, and then they're just using that electricity. It's super fucking smart. It's super fucking smart. And you can only do that with an electric car. So electric cars are definitely the future, but the wear on the batteries is kind of the main concern. I think that most people overblow it. I think they overblow it. I don't think the batteries degrade as quickly, especially the newer ones, maybe in the newer cars. 3,000 complete charge cycles. That feels like a lot. You need to think about it. It's basically 10 years of charging and decharging your car every day. How long can you drive on a full charge if you're just driving inside the city? For a while, dude. You don't need to charge your car every day. I think that's not a bad thing. Yo, Ioniq 5 2022, 26 grand. That's actually not bad at all. Wow, that's actually not bad at all. We can see the damage on this car. Yo, am I tripping? This is like nothing. Fuck off. This is like just a bumper. Can you stop doing that? Why does it show me pictures like that? Stupid. Am I tripping? This is like nothing. It is unironically a scratch. The front bumper fell off. I mean, I've been told that it's better not to buy. Yo, they bought it for $17,000. They fixed it, and he sells it for 26. That's a big fucking. That's a big. Oh, well, you don't get a fucking tax. Oh, I don't know if you get a tax for cars that are actually not new. I know that you are not taxed on new electric vehicles in Ukraine. Can you even get replacement parts for those over there? I am sure. I mean, it's Hyundai. Hyundai operates in... just get to the official Hyundai center. Just a bumper would be like 20k fixed. Bro, it's Hyundai, okay? What are you talking about? Hyundai fucking bumper 20 grand? Chill, bro. It doesn't matter, fucking Ioniq or fucking Deconic, dude. You know how much spyware? Hyundai is a Korean car. The bumper has the front radar. I mean, does he say anything? Okay, this guy says that this car can do 530 kilometers on the full charge. Or if you drive quickly with the heating, 440. That's a lot. What the fuck? That's a lot. There's a lot of space inside. Yo, he says fast charging from 20 to 80% in 20 minutes. Where the fuck can you get a charger like that? In Brazil, there's a wave of robbery. My friend told me that the Mercedes, the one that I wanted, the CLA 250, his friend owns one, and in Odessa his mirrors got stolen, and one of those mirrors is $1 grand. What? It's fucking stupid, bro. On a 10-year-old car? Fuck European cars. Not doing that. That would be a public charger? Yeah, for sure, but it would be nice installing a charger in your garage or something. That'd be nice. That'd be really cheap to drive the car. This is what people don't think about. Electric vehicles, especially in Ukraine, our electricity is cheap as fuck. So cheap to run. So cheap. So cheap. Also, not fucking around with all the gears and everything. You don't need all the gears, transmissions, all that bullshit. You just have motors on the fucking wheels. Get a Cybertruck. If somebody would give me a Cybertruck, I'll take it. But I would never spend any kind of money on it. Listen, that's not bad. 26 grand, I'm not spending 26 grand on a car, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I don't even know. You know what? I had a taxi today. Come pick me up. Come pick me up. I used an app, and it came and it picked me up. Picked me up. And it was this car. Oh, where did it go? It was like this. Well, these ones are new. And they're so comfy. I just don't know why. They're just so comfy. It was something like this. It was a Hyundai Sonata. No, this one is newer. Dude, I don't know what about these cars. They're just so comfortable. I don't know if it's the seats. I bet it's some fucking like... Dude, I don't know, man. They're just so... Dude, why the fuck are they so like... What's up with the prices? I don't understand. It was something like this, I think. It was just so comfy. I don't know, man. It was just a comfortable... It's because you wore pants? How do you know that I wore pants? What the fuck? You spying on me? I don't know. There's so many cars. I just don't understand. There's so many cars. And they're all like... I've been told that there's only 3 good cars. But there's so many of them. How come? Get a motorcycle? I would never buy a motorcycle. I value my life. Just keep testing cars? Well, I don't have that much time on my fucking hands, my dude. Okay? I do have 4 months until I can get a fucking credit line to purchase a vehicle. So I have some time choosing it. But I don't know, man. There's just so many different options. And they're so different. I think that the first car being electric, I think that's stupid. I think I shouldn't do it. You can get unlucky with the best cars too. That's true. That's true. You can get a car that's everyone's just like, you know, whatever. And it runs fucking the best. It's just the best. I mean, if you're buying brand new, that's stupid. But if you do, at least you have a warranty. It's free fixing for like a while. I got mine with a leaky gas tank. Oops. That's shitty. I don't know. That Ioniq, I do like them Ioniqs. I would get an Ioniq. 26 though. That's too much. 26 is a SUV. Gas. Good. Do you have laws in Ukraine if you buy... Well, anything you buy in Ukraine, you can return in 14 days. It doesn't matter. But only if you don't use it. For the cars, if you buy like... if you buy a new car from the salon or whatever the fuck they're called, don't you have a warranty for like 3 years or something? All fixing is free? Maybe started with $5,000 car for a while. My guy, I'm sorry. $5,000 is like, I don't even know. It's an embarrassment. Okay? First of all. Second of all, it's not my first, like, it's my first car, but it's not the first car I'm gonna drive. I drove cars before. I'm not a fucking moron, you know? If this was my first car and I never drove in my fucking life, yeah, no shit, I would just get some cheap ass fucking bullshit. But it's not the first car that I'm driving. I want to get a car. I actually don't know what the fuck I want. I was thinking about getting like, I was really honed in on Toyota Camry, and I do like the way the car looks. And those cars keep their value, which is good. But I don't know if I'm planning to have the same car for like fucking 50 years. You know what I mean? He's gonna total his fancy car. Bro, I'm a really good driver. I'm a very confident driver. And I'm super focused. I'm never... Dude, people who pick up their phone and start fucking clicking something in the phone while they're driving, they're insane. I would punch those people. $5,000 cars are not going to lose any more value, to be frank. Well, yeah, true. There's not much value there. I don't want a car that I would need to constantly drive somewhere to get fixed. I don't want that. There are other drivers on the road. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. It's insurance is for that. I don't give a shit. The fuck. If somebody's gonna crash into me, I don't give a fuck. How many kilometers would you drive per year approximately? I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. Not in the slightest. Not a lot. I wouldn't drive a lot at all. I would maybe drive like every other day for, I don't know, like 10 kilometers. That's what I was thinking. I should just get an electric car and fuck it, you know? I could just charge it and I would last a month on a fucking charge, on one charge. Just fucking drive for free, basically. Get a plug-in hybrid. True. Hey, more components, more shit to break, you know? I don't know, bro. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. You can't even get away with unreliable car if you're not gonna drive it that much. Don't get hybrid. I'm not against hybrids. I'm just, if you drive that little, you're just gonna collect dust. If you're gonna drive your car every other day for a little bit, it's not collecting dust, my dude. You can do taxi work. Why? Why would I do taxi work? I have a job. It's this stream, guys. Donate. BMW Series 3. I'm getting this one. Let's go. What's so cool about, by the way, the only reason I might actually get a BMW is because they have this cool feature where you don't need to use a blinker. That's what I've heard. No, I'm not getting a BMW. It might sound strange, but I don't have an issue with my penis. I don't need to scream to anyone that I'm packing, okay? I don't have that desire. Get a Japanese mini truck. Why? Are you sure? I saw it. See? You saw it only once and you can't get that thing out of your mind, my dude. Think about it. Think about it. I know you're thinking about it. Maybe actually stop thinking about it, but yo, look at this. Dude, look at this one. Toyota Land Cruiser 2012. 22 grand. Dude, it has a lot of miles, but look how clean it is inside. Oh my god. Is this Photoshop? How can it look so good from the inside? Barely no wear and tear. What the fuck? Damn, the dude was taking care of this car. I feel it. I feel it from here. What the fuck? It looks like fucking new. I mean, I bet he did like detailing on it before taking pictures, but still. Get a G-Wagon. What the fuck is a G-Wagon? $257,000 kilometers. Yeah, these cars, they don't go down in price ever. No, what are you doing? What about negotiations, peace talks? Well, the more Russian territory we have, the better the peace talks gonna be, no? Okay, guys, I'm gonna think on it. Okay, I'm gonna think on it. I'll think about if I'm gonna get a Mazda, if I'm gonna get an SUV, if I'm gonna, I don't know, man. I don't know. Get an MG. The fuck is even that? Guys, thanks for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Think what you need and what you actually want. I don't need a car. Okay? That's the problem. I don't need a car. I just want a car. I just want it. I would be probably fine with any car, but if I'm getting a credit, why not just get a, you know, something cool. I do like myself a luxury car. I want a luxury car. I want a car that's super comfy. I want a car that has a lot of bells and whistles, you know? Cool fucking little things. I want that. I don't want a car that's fast. I don't want a car that's flashy. I just want a car that's luxury. That's what I want. Old luxury is better than new toy car. True, but also not too old because it's not gonna have like basic shit like fucking Bluetooth. I don't want to buy like fucking AliExpress dongles to, you know, or phone holders or some shit. I don't want that. If I'm gonna get an Ioniq, for example, I'm just putting my phone on a wireless charging pad and I'm just using my fucking car, you know, for music and navigation, all that shit. Anyway, I'll think about it. Listen, I would get an Ioniq for 20 grand, not 26. 26, nah, dude. I'll think about it. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Tune in day after tomorrow when I have another stream. Okay? Bye-bye. Leave now.